Since the inaugural flight of Columbia in 1981, the story of the world's first reusable spacecraft has been closely intertwined with that of the European Space Agency. Over the last 3 decades, NASA's shuttle has carried much of ESA's hardware into space, allowing a powerful working relationship to be forged between the two space agencies. This was a partnership which began with the Spacelab project, a joint mission to fly a European-built habitable module in the shuttle's payload bay. Running from 1983 to 1988, the various Spacelab components flew on 22 shuttle missions, giving scientists unprecedented freedom to run experiments in microgravity. Shortly afterwards, ESA and NASA collaborated on a deep space mission, the Ulysses robotic space probe. Launched by Discovery in 1990, this was propelled into orbit around the Sun, from where it continued to observe the solar environment and activities until June 2009. In the same year that Ulysses was deployed, Discovery carried the Hubble Space Telescope into orbit. Another joint project between NASA and ESA, Hubble was initially set back by technical problems with its main mirror. Shuttle Endeavour was launched 3 years later to correct this fault, with ESA astronaut Claude Nicollier as one of its crew members. Since that time, 4 shuttle missions have been deployed to upgrade and maintain Hubble, which to this day continues to produce stunning images of the universe. In 1998, assembly work started on the largest ever structure in orbit, the International Space Station. From the initial stages of construction, the Space Shuttle has played a vital part in transporting ESA's contributions to the ISS, from logistical systems and experiments to major components such as the Columbus Laboratory. Carried to the ISS by the Space Shuttle Atlantis in February 2008, this was ESA's biggest contribution to the station, giving Europe the capacity to carry out a huge array of experiments in microgravity. In 2010, the Cupola, a European-built observation and control tower, was also flown on board a space shuttle into orbit, from where it now gives crew members an unparalleled view of Earth and the universe. The final flight of Space Shuttle Endeavour with ESA astronaut Roberto Vittori as a crew member will deliver the Alpha Magnetic Spectrometer to the ISS. This international project will look at dark matter in the far reaches of the universe, and has been largely constructed and tested in Europe. Also built in Europe, the Leonardo module is one of 2 mini-pressurized logistics modules to make regular visits by shuttle to the station. Since its first mission in 2001, this MPLM has ferried many tons of supplies into orbit, bringing waste products back to Earth with it in the shuttle's payload bay. Leonardo's permanent attachment to the ISS during the final flight of Discovery will give it a new role, providing the crew with extra living and working space, whilst transportation functions are taken care of by ESA's automated transfer vehicle. This is a self-propelled vessel capable of delivering up to 7 tons of supplies to the station, in addition to performing orbital boost maneuvers during regular stays of up to 6 months. Carried by ESA's Ariane 5 launcher, it'll ensure that ESA's transport capabilities continue well beyond the retirement of the Space Shuttle. In the coming years, the conquest of space will continue at an ever-increasing pace, a global legacy which owes much to the long-term operation of NASA's space shuttles. And as it orbits the Earth, the completed International Space Station pays a very visible tribute to these spacecraft and the role that they have played for both Europe and the international space community.